adding the public option, providing for the additional funding that would provide for no hidden bills, et cetera. And I can get it done. I can get it done quickly, and people will be covered. But even I can't do that for another a year between now and November, or actually January. But to be covered.
We're going to take a question now from Maureen Jenkins. Maureen, you are unmuted. Maureen.
Maureen, are you there?
We're going to take one more question from Marie Perkins. Marie, we are going to make you unmuted right now.
Good evening, Mr. President, and that has such a nice ring to it.
Thank you, Marie.
My question to you is, do you support the Endangered Species Act, and will you prohibit animals from being hunted and brought into this country for trophies?
Yes and yes.
Oh, I love you.
But look, I want us to say something beyond that. One of the things that I did early on in my career as a U.S. Senator was I was one of the sponsors of the Endangered Species Act. And one of the other things we've done is we, in the state of Delaware, for example, set up the coastal zone legislation, which means that they can't build any factories or anything within 1 mile of the estuary of the Delaware River and the Atlantic Ocean and the Chesapeake. And so the whole point of this is that we can do a lot to deal with endangered species. And one of the things I would like to raise is that we have to deal with this on an international basis as well. Because right now, for example, we have a thing, Brazil has the Amazon is burning because they're trying to clear the Amazon in order to make money in agriculture. What I'd be doing is organizing the entire world to say, stop now, stop doing that. We will pay you $20 billion no longer to do this because you have an opportunity to be able to make up for the loss of being able to have this Amazon become farmland. But here's the deal. More carbon is absorbed from the air in what they call this carbon sink, the Amazon, than every bit of carbon that's emitted in the United States of America on a daily basis. So the point I want to make is this goes beyond just what we're going to do here in this nation. We've got to be able to reach out and make sure the rest of the world engages. We make up 15% of the problem. The rest of the world makes up 85% of the problem, including relating to endangered species. And so one of the things we have to do is immediately rejoin the Paris Climate Accord, which I helped put together. And then what I would do is in the first 100 days, invite the major polluters in the country and the major abusers of endangered species to the United States of America and up the ante on what we have to do. There's much we can do. Go to joebiden.com, take a look at the acts I would take immediately relative to the environment and endangered species, as well as go to joebiden.com and take a look at the number of proposals I've laid out to deal with the virus as well. I'm sorry this has been such a disjointed effort here because of the connections, but there's a lot more to say, but I've already probably said too much to you.
Thank you to everybody for joining. We appreciate this, and we do apologize for the technical difficulties that we had. Remember that Election Day is March 17th. If you want to find out more information about voting, please go to joebiden.com or text join to 30330. Thank you, everyone, and have a great night.